How's it going, everybody? Raising Hell here, and this video is a continuation of my series focusing on exploring and exploiting the various set pieces you'll likely encounter in Don't Starve Together. Today we will be taking a closer look at the Oasis set piece. It was added to the game in the Against the Grain update for Don't Starve Together. All default Don't Starve Together worlds will have two unique desert biomes, one with beryl cacti and one with saguaro cacti. The Oasis can always be found in the desert populated by the saguaro cacti. Those are the ones with the little arms. It's also the only desert the antlion boss will spawn in, and the only desert that experiences sandstorms during the summer season. I've seen some players refer to this desert as the Oasis or Antlion Desert, but I personally think that one can more quickly identify this desert biome due to the prevalence of the unique saguaro cacti that cover its inhospitable landscape rather than the harder to find Oasis or even Antlion. That's why I refer to it as the Saguaro Desert in this video. During 3 of the 4 seasons in Don't Starve Together, the lake at the center of the Oasis will be empty and can be walked over, but during the summer season, the lake will fill, preventing players from walking over it and instead allowing them to use fishing rods to catch fish and crumpled packages. The odds of getting either a fish or a crumpled package is roughly 40-60. 40% chance to catch a fish, and 60% chance to catch a crumpled package. So if you're looking to catch fish, you'd be better off trying a standard pond. That said, the crumpled packages are important because they contain randomized trinkets and blueprints, and it's the fastest way to get the blueprints needed for the potted succulent, the fashion goggles, and most importantly, the desert goggles, which allow the player to traverse the Saguaro Desert unencumbered by the summer sandstorm. The aforementioned 3 items cannot be prototyped at any crafting station in Don't Starve Together, requiring you to find a blueprint first to craft them, and the Oasis Lake has the highest likelihood of dropping such blueprints through the process of fishing for and opening crumpled packages. The Oasis is also useful because even though it's inside the Saguaro Desert, there will be no sandstorm around the Oasis Lake during the summer, and the few birch-nut trees surrounding the lake will give the player some temporary relief from the hot summer sun if they get caught out in the Saguaro Desert unprepared during the summer season. There is also no summer smoldering in the Saguaro Desert, and by extent of that, in the Oasis set piece as well, which means you shouldn't worry about wildfires starting during the summer season, but you'll still need flingomatics if you don't want your crops to wither. The close proximity of the Oasis to the antlion also makes it an attractive location for a small summer base if you'd prefer to stay above ground during the summer instead of hiding out in the caves. The Oasis also provides a renewable source of fireflies, as at the start of every summer, 3 fireflies will spawn at the center of the lake and can be caught with a bug net after the summer ends and the lake dries up, thereby allowing the player to walk over it. This concludes my tour of the Oasis set piece for Don't Starve Together. Overall, its primary function is to provide players with blueprints during the summer to unlock the desert goggles, but it also functions as a staging area to either fight or pacify the Antlion summer boss. Thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to see you next time.